Now, I always get nervous doing a video like this because I think maybe I'll eat my words, but I'm going to take a punt that I'm going to stick with what I say. Here are 3 Longchamp bags I would buy again in a heartbeat and 3 that I wouldn't. Let's see what you think. Hello, 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 and the warmest of welcomes to today's video. For those of you who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, glad to have you here. Those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you enjoy my videos. I put out videos roughly three times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion to slightly more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please do head down, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm all about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrating yourself and, of course, celebrating others. So, let's chat quickly before we get into today's topic. Bag of the day. Aspinall of London, London Tote, Tea Rose Pebble. If you were one of the individuals that has been able to pick this up in the sale, you have made a fantastic choice. Let me know in the comments if you were, whether you bought it in this size or the midi. There's also the hobo as well that's in this gorgeous colour. Let me know if you picked any of it up. I would love to know. But this is what I was using today and I love it. And I've taken my sweets in a bag to the next level, where I have a cup of pick and mix currently inside this bag. Open cup of pick and mix, okay? That is what it is. Open bag, open pick and mix. Anyhow, that was fun. I also had the opportunity today to sit on a panel, and an inclusion panel, where I was able to discuss the importance of pride, why we need to keep inclusion on the agenda, how it influences business strategy. It was honestly so interesting, and I was so pleased to be asked to sit on that and to provide my opinion and my thoughts and insight, and to have a crowd of people listen to what I had to say. It was so interesting. So I was really thrilled about that. Really makes me proud to be a part of the community that I'm a part of, but also the allyship that you see. And that was another topic, you know, the importance of allyship. So I loved having the opportunity to do that. Really thrilled that I was asked. To be honest, means an awful lot to me. So yeah, so that's kind of one thing that I've been up to today that I thought I would share with you. Slightly, you know, random throwing in there. Conscious I've not really referenced pride within any of my videos kind of that have come out in June. Just know that I'm an incredibly proud individual. I'm very proud of the community I'm part of and everyone within it. I'm so grateful to all of the allies that we have as well, who amplify our voices. And to be honest, that for me, that's good. But I do also have my pin on as well. But that for me, celebrating yourself and celebrating others, that's what it's all about. That's what we're all about. Anyway, another thing I'm excited about, I bought myself a new little laptop. So some of you, if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen the saga. I had to buy a new laptop. My MacBook went kaput. So I had to buy a new laptop. I don't understand technology, so I ended up buying what I know. And what I know is anything that comes in pink. So success, laptop acquired. I got very confused by all the tech specs. Tech is not my thing. So when it all came down to it, I said, what do you have that's in pink and that will fit inside this bag? And there was one choice. So there we go. That was the choice that we went for. You know, when in doubt, go for what you know. And for me, if it's in pink, go for it. So yeah, acquired. Collect that on Monday. We're good to go. Love these sunglasses. Honestly, these were such a good buy. Love them. Anyway, hope you're all having a fabulous day. Look how freaking adorable this laptop is. Oh, it's so cute. And do you know what the best thing is? I went into the store with this bag and I said to them, this is a Heritage Mulberry Bayswater in the kind of classic size. I said, give me something that's pink and that will fit inside this bag. Pink inside the bag. Close it up. Absolute perfection. Love. Wouldn't even know it was in there. I was debating getting a tablet. I've got very old iPads, but actually I decided I wanted a laptop that was the size of a tablet. I might still end up buying something like an iPad in the future, who knows? But for now, that I'm very excited about. The colour is so cute. It does everything I need it to do. I am a light usage user of my laptop, to be honest, from a personal perspective. So this, more than enough. Super cute. Woo. Cute. Anyway, enough of that. That's not what you came for. You came because you clicked on a video where I was going to tell you the Longchamp bags that I would and wouldn't buy again. Now, you all know I'm very passionate about Longchamp, okay? I've been buying Longchamp for years. Longchamp is the brand that started this channel. It is the most consistent brand on this channel for me, and I love now being able to interact with other individuals who love Longchamp, and yeah, that's great. Like I said, it's the brand that started the channel. So I thought it would be worth, with my experience now of owning many a bag from this brand, what are my thoughts? What would I buy again? Where are some of those missteps that maybe I've made? And yeah, let's talk it through. So why don't I do miss, hit, miss, hit, miss, and then we end on a hit. We end on a bit of a high, okay? So, my first miss, and I don't think this will be any surprise to anybody. This is my Longchamp Pliage collection from the Pokemon collection that I believe was 2020, 2021, and I bought mine in the small top handle. This has nothing to do with the print. This has nothing really to do with the visuals of the bag. It is purely about how I feel the size of this bag looks on my frame. I prefer larger bags, as you know, and this bag for me, given the fact that it's top handle exclusively, is too small. I don't feel massively comfortable carrying it. It is so cute and adorable, but it is basically an art piece within my home. Love the black leather, love the silver hardware, the pull, this gorgeous, gorgeous Pokemon print. This was a medium top handle. This will get used so much, but it's just the wrong size of bag for me. I know a lot of individuals would love this. This is kind of a 25 centimeter base, 23 or 25. I think this one's 25, but some of the smalls are 23 centimeter bases, but I just don't feel that comfortable with it. I'm glad to own it because from a collection point of view, I'm glad that I've got this particular collection. I think it's a pretty cool one to have, but the bag style is wrong for me. But then every bag style that this particular collection came out in would have been wrong for me. The long shoulder would have been wrong for me. The travel bag would have been wrong for me. The crossbody kind of camera bag wouldn't have been right for me either. So yeah, I just didn't get quite the right one. I also wish I'd got one of maybe the kind of cosmetic pouches, but that's fine. There will be other collections. I've used it sparingly. I've used it, I think, 3 times, 2 or 3 times over the period of ownership, and I bought this in May 2021. So I've owned it for over 2 years, and I've used it 2 or 3 times. I think the last time I used it was December 2021. Not great, but wouldn't buy again. Nothing to do with the aesthetics of the bag, purely the size of the bag. And that's just a personal preference. Others would love this and use it a lot. It's just not one for me. Let's do a hit. My Longchamp Rousseau in the large size. This is now called the XL. So this is a 40 centimeter bag. This is a large top handle bag. No shoulder strap, exclusively top handle. Cannot get it over your shoulder. So you have to be comfortable with crook of the arm, top handle. But I adore this. It is so chic, so chic. You can pop her in the sides if you want to give it a little bit more of a pinched kind of aesthetic, or you can open it out. Looks a little bit like a butterfly or a dog bone, dependent on your thoughts. What have we got in here? Mints, sugar-free fruit gums, a post-it highlighter. I love these. Its care booklet, still in its packaging. and a biro. Anyway, but yeah, this is a very chic bag. I've obviously got mine in this quite bold monogrammed print. You can buy them in a variety of different colors, quite often in more muted variations. This just happens to be one of the bolder ones that they've done over the years. I love it. Absolutely love it. I also really like this feature where you can put your keys onto this so you don't lose them. It's got this huge back pocket, plus you've got the pockets here as well. Can fit a really large laptop. Never had a concern about capacity or space. The quality is impeccable. I've used this a ton and it's really not showing it, which is brilliant. I love it. Absolutely love it. And this isn't the palette I would normally go for, but I managed to wear this a lot. Like, I could very easily wear this today and I would have had no issue styling this. It's beautiful. I really do recommend this. If you need the shoulder strap, you can get a Rousseau in the smaller size. But genuinely, if you love a large top handle bag, or if you've been looking at something like these Aspinall totes, but you'd like a Longchamp variation, this will not let you down. Genuinely, brilliant bag. Brilliant bag. Very happy with it. Another miss is one that I used to really like, and I don't know if I'll eat my words here, but I'm not sure that I will. But Les Pliage pieces in the large sizes. So this is the 40 centimeter Les Pliage. Both of mine are Les Pliage collection pieces. So this was from 2021. This was from 2018. But I bought it in 2020. This was an outlet purchase. This was as soon as it was released, I had to have it purchased. I've documented my feelings on this bag in terms of how it's always been a bit underwhelming to me. But to be honest, whilst they are incredibly practical, and actually I do like the size, if I'm going for a larger bag, I'm probably not grabbing these. Maybe I have the wrong variations, but I'm not grabbing these two. This was my day in, day out bag for a long time, but I'm not grabbing them like I used to. So would I go out and buy one again? I'm not sure. Unless there was a print that I was absolutely captivated by, I kind of feel like the only reason I would use these would be for work. And I've kind of got that covered with this, plus my Aspinall bags, plus my Mulberries. And in all honesty, my Mulberries have become my larger day bags, and I use those a ton. You know I use those a ton. So these have become a little bit redundant, but again, I wonder if I have the wrong versions. If I had them in some of the variations that I have my other Les Pliages in, like those beautiful bright colors or maybe some custom versions, I would probably use them more. But at the moment, there's nothing I don't search for large Les Pliages. It's just not something I look at. I look for mediums, or I look for large Rousseaus or large mailboxes, but I'm not looking for large Les Pliage pieces at the moment. I've kind of got these two. I don't use them. Like I said, that might be because they're the wrong version. Like, this just really isn't very my style, is it? Let's be honest. Not really my style, but we'll see. This I've always found a bit underwhelming. They're practical, they're aesthetically pleasing. There's nothing wrong with them. I just don't think they'd be on my add to cart list. But like I said, if I'm going to eat my words on any of the three that I'm telling you, these would probably be the ones, because I know I'll say this and then I'll bring out a version I just can't say no to. That hasn't happened in the past few years. I bought this in June 2021. I haven't looked for a large Les Pliage since. So there we are, there's that. Another massive hit, and this is a more recent purchase. My Rousseau tote. I was waiting for the perfect tote. I sold my Mulberry tote, not to replace it with another, but to make room if one happened to come along. Any bag, really. And it so happens I bought the MCM and this at the same time. I love this, but I think it's the colour. It's absolutely fantastic. Look at the blue, the neon yellow with the grey, and then you've got this beautiful white leather, and then you've got the buckle with the silver hardware, this neon yellow interior. I have a pink organiser in mine. Obsessed. This is the perfect tote for me. I adore it. I've been using it so much. They do a few versions of this. Selfridges at the moment have a yellow and orange version, so if kind of citrus is your vibe, then that could work. It's striped. It's like yellow and orange and white stripes, I think. To be honest, for me, it's a little bit like a deck chair print, but each to their own. I love the vibrancy of it. I wouldn't buy it. But if yellow and orange are colors that you really love, then it could be a good one for you. Just not my fave. But I've also got this, and I think this is perfect for me. I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't even if they said to me, right, Nick, you could change the blue for pink. I wouldn't. I think that they've really nailed it with this particular bag and the particular color combinations. I think they've done a fantastic job. You can unpopper it as well, so it can become a much wider tote. This I paid £130 or something for. The one that I've referenced in Selfridges is £325, which, considering Longchamp is a really great brand, French fashion house, been going since 1948, great quality, I think a great price point. When I did the Never Full Alternatives video a long time ago, excuse me, I referenced the Longchamp totes. I still believe it to be true. Great bags, very happy with this. My third miss, and this is my top miss because I got rid of them. The Longchamp Pliage document holders. And the reason I got rid of these is because they were very flimsy. They didn't offer any protection inside the bag. They were difficult to get in and out of, and the handles were very uncomfortable to hold, and you couldn't even get them under the crook of your arm. I bought 2 of these. I actually bought them at the same time. So that goes to show, did I? No, I didn't. I bought 2 Longchamp bags at the same time, but no, I didn't. I bought the blue first and then the purple, I want to say. But I didn't love the blue, but I loved the color of the purple. So I bought the purple, but I didn't like the bag style. So I never really used them. I used them very sparingly. And then I ended up giving them away to a family member because I just wasn't enjoying them. And I didn't want anything for them. So I got rid of them, to be honest. And I have looked at them since, especially when they've come out in specific colors. But every time I have to remind myself, you're not using them. You never liked them. You owned them for years. I bought mine in 2018. And I got rid of them last year, but I would say they were unused for 2 years, minimum. And even then they were used like 5 or 6 times each. Barely used. So not a great buy. Didn't cost the earth. But to be honest, between the 2 of them, I think they were £150 or something. It was £150 wasted. But they are now at a home with someone who is using them. I'm good. I'm happy. But lesson learned. Certainly wouldn't be buying those again. And my final hit that I will hands down buy again. Both the bag style and the variation. The Pliage medium top handle in the nylon. The leather I really like, but I love the nylon, I really do. But as much as I would 100% buy the bag style over and over and over, and it would top my list, custom versions. This is a My Pliage Club. I love that I've been able to personalize this. I am the only person in the world with this bag. And I love that. I love the colors that I chose. I've been looking for a black nylon pliage for a long time, and the opportunity to make my own, beautiful. It works perfectly with the others that I've got. I'm really fortunate with the collection of these that I have. I am stoked about these, and I love, as you can see, I love white leather handles. I know a lot of people will not, because they'll be worried about dirt and all of that. Just look after them. Just keep an eye on them. If you're genuinely nervous, put scarves and things around them potentially. Shame, because then you'd be covering them. But as an example, on this one, I do have a scarf on one of them. So I've still got, you can still see, but I've still kind of slightly looked after it, and they're doing okay. I just keep an eye on them, and if I ever see a mark, I just get a leather cleaner and give it a bit of a wipe down. particularly as someone who has spray tans and things. I can sometimes transfer that onto a bag, so I just need to keep an eye on them. But I love these. I'm so glad I got this personalised, living life loud, the motto of my channel. This was what sparked when I bought this and I showed you. A lot of you said, Nick, you should change your channel to encapsulate that phrase, which is why I changed the name of the channel to Living Life Loud with NickJS. So thank you so much for giving me the push to do that. It has bright colours, it has my initials, my motto, this beautiful pink fuchsia button, because I mean, I'm sure they're all going to be, you know, putting their responses out soon, but we all know I love pink the most. But I love it. Silver hardware. I go on about silver hardware. Super practical bag. I love it. And I love the fact that it folds. You know how much I enjoy the fact that the Pliage folds. Super practical. I love it. I'm so pleased. Like I said, with all of these, none of them that I've shown you, other than maybe the document holders, are bad bags. I don't even think the document holders are terrible. They were a reasonable-ish price point, and I kind of knew what I was buying when I bought them. But the hits are fantastic bags. The misses are, in fairness to them, good bags. I maybe just have the wrong variations of them, which has skewed my thinking of the style. But of course, a variation will make a huge difference. If you buy something in the wrong material, if you buy something in the wrong color, if you buy something in the wrong pattern or print, it can completely throw off how you feel about what could otherwise be a very good bag style. Now, this is purely the style, the size, but the print is fantastic. So, you know, there are certain things about bags that put us off. These have put me off really exploring these styles of bags further, but I have enough that I absolutely love. And I have enough within my broader collection, be it Longchamp or any other brand, that really kind of keeps me going. So I'm good. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Longchamp is well worth checking out as a brand, so please make sure you go and do so. And I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now. Mwah.